In the future, this is what making a beef burger might look like. Taking cells from a piece of cow and letting them multiply into cultured meat. This university professor says he can grow 10,000 kilograms of meat from just one piece of muscle. And he says we better get used to it.
That, in effect, means that we can reduce the number of cows worldwide from 1.5 billion to maybe 10,000. And then we won't have the methane emission. We won't have all the resources that go into a cow, because a cow is a terribly inefficient animal. So this process is going to be more efficient, so that it uses less resources, and it's not as polluting. And you can let the cow live.
As the world's population increases, the demand on food supplies will also grow dramatically. Meat production takes up 8% of the world's water, huge amount of land, and contributes almost a fifth of the world's greenhouse gas emissions.
The average European eats about 80 kilos of meat a year. That's about 400 of these burgers. But what if, in a few years from now, a burger grown in a lab will taste exactly the same and be the exact same price as the ones here? Which one will a consumer choose?
This woman is one of the world's leading food scientists. She believes that what we might find unpalatable today might be normal for the next generation.
I mean, there are many things people have learned to eat that their grandmothers didn't eat. Certain fruits and vegetables, but also certain types of fish that people didn't know about, or snails, for example, that many people did not eat apart from the French. So I think it's a fallacy to think that food habits are immobile in time. In fact, we eat quite different things from our grandparents' generation.
Back at the burger restaurant, the manager has mixed emotions. He worries about the damage too much meat does to the planet, but he's also suspicious of the idea of eating lab meat.
Sounds a little artificial, like eating plastic or something, even though you say that they have the exact same taste. But, well, for now it's one step too far. I cannot think of me eating that. Yeah.
Science means that the cells of just one cow could provide enough meat for the whole of Europe. The first lab burgers are expected to be on the market within 3 years. But even if science could solve the massive issues caused by our meat industry, the question remains, will we eat it? Fleur Launsbach, Al Jazeera, the Netherlands.
All right. All praise due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to all you brothers teaching the truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe. All right. It's going to be real quick. Upon watching that video, you brothers get where this is going, man. All right. This is Proverbs 29:2, and says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear fruit, the people mourn. All right? So, I say that to say this. To break down this scripture is, hey, nobody on this side is rejoicing. Okay? Because the wicked is in rulership, man. All right. Just thinking the ecosystem, how much it would be damaged by these devils, okay, if they decide to do this, because they're afraid of methane emissions, which is absurdity, okay. If they would stop cutting down trees and everything else, we wouldn't have to worry about the CO2 emissions. All right. But just it's wicked, man. All right. Let's go to the next one, which is Salaki. So Revelations 11 and 18, it said, the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead, that thou should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants the prophets and to the saints, and them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them that which destroy the earth. Okay, we know that this is the changing of rulership. Okay, and through these other nations, man, angry, man. Everybody's fed up with Esau, Edom's, the so-called white man's rulership, because he has did nothing but make the earth languish, man. And right after their destruction, man, it's going into the hands of the righteous, okay, which are the saints, and first and foremost, the Most High and the Son, man, okay. But they have a lot to pay for, man. They're getting ready to be destroyed for it. Because, as you can see, growing meat in a petri dish is just unethical. And, you know, like it says in 2 Corinthians, all right, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices, man. Him growing meat is another way for him to do biological warfare on groups of people, okay? Like I said, man, that's some unfathomable, okay? Salaki. Let me get this last scripture and then close it out. It says, Salaki, brothers. And it says, and except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. Okay, so like it said, the time I think was 2020 or something like that. There was given a time for them to create this maniacal plan, all right, so that they could feed the world and decrease the population of methane, or decrease the population of cows to bring down the methane emission, which is bogus. Okay. So with that, you know, I want to say all praises due to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to all you brothers teaching in truth and sincerity. All right, the watchmen are out here, and we're going to keep on bringing down the stronghold of this wicked society. Shalom.